beautiful transceiver, but only 5 watts, but very good. Works very fine with TTs, had pure signal and everything, and sounded real good. But I was still hunting for the Anan 7000, and finally one day a guy wrote me and told me he had one in his check, and I knew this guy. I've been talking to him several times, and I went ahead and bought the Anan 7000 DLE Mark II. Got it on my desk here, coupled it up, hooked my audio system into it, installed TTs and everything, and it blew my mind away. What a big difference, even if we were running the same software. Very good, soft, quiet receiver, and the audio codec, the AUD, is something for itself with a 16-bit and line in the back on the transceiver. Wow, it blew my mind away. So when I hooked up my Apollo to it, I could not believe how it was. So you should do that. You should really do that, Fotis. You will not regret it. It's a total new world, especially for me. I will never go back on anything. But I didn't want the new Anan. I wanted the 7000 because the G2 is a built-in computer, and for me that is nothing. I would like to play it on my standalone computer. So, but also the Hermes Light and the brick and the square stereo is also good, very good. But it's a new world with the Anan, so you will not regret that. So sorry about the long explanation. So what kind of plugins are you using, Fotis? Are you using the same? I've changed to the Cambridge. Equalizer, and still using the EQP1A, the Pultec, and I'm using the distressor compressor. I used the LA3XIA for a very long time, but I started to use the distressor. So that's the only difference. Almost the same setup. SV3 Echo Alpha Oscar, Lima Alpha 3 X-ray India Alpha.
Okay, Moritz, LA3XIA India Alpha. This is Sierra Victor 3 Echo Alpha Oscar returning. By the way, I need so much explanation from your experience. So I want you be not so fast answer. I like to give me time. That's why because I have a situation. I have a conversation before with Tony M0 Video, and also with Ivan. I don't remember his call sign. The famous Ivan. About the Anan radios, and we stopped those conversations because I just hear you. So no need to be fast. You need to be analytic about your experience for the SDR radios. I have the same transceiver. I have the same radio. I don't know when we have a QSO before. After the 6600, I bought the 8600, the flex radio, but I'm running the class A. I'm not using the internal amplifier of the radio. I think it's not so good for essb, because it has so much IMD. Not so much IMD, but it's normal, like all those radios, like the ICOM, like all the radios have the same IMD around minus 30 dB, something like this. So I decide, and I have my linear amplifier that is in real poor class A. So I don't need any kind of a pre-distortion system, any kind of feedback. I don't need it about the signal clarity and purity. I'm not interested for this because I have my solution. But I want to play. Why I need to play? Because I don't know why. I really don't know. I really don't know why. But it's time to play. I hear many people buying Hermes Light, even brick SDR on 14 bits or 16 even bits. I hear all of those quite cheap transceiver you can try, but I never tried this before because I'm not snob. I don't have Windows. I have Mac everywhere, even in my bag, even in my home, even in my office. I have Mac computers everywhere. So I know it's a little bit complicated to run Windows software on a Mac. I have also Parallels, but it's a little bit complicated. That's why I never I never used before something like Anon or something like this. But I think it's time to try. The only thing I want to play it's just about the modulation. Nothing about the receiver. Wait, okay, I will give the microphone because my dog came in my sack. Okay, back to you. LA3XIA, Sierra Victor 3 Echo Alpha Oscar.
Video listening. M0 video.
Echo Whiskey 1 Mike listening.
All the old famous company on the air.
Definitely. Definitely. Very good morning, Tony. Happy New Year. I'll have to say that. And also, I think I already said Happy New Year to you, Gary. Yeah, you just ask what you want to ask, Fotis, but yeah, I know I'm probably speaking a little bit too fast and answering too fast. But if you're going to buy an SDR transceiver or a real SDR, I know that many people says that the Square and the Hermes and the Brick are just as good as the Anon, because it is the software that is making the radio. Well, I can agree a little bit, but not all, because there is a big difference when you get the real full-blooded Anon, like the Anon 7000 DLE Mark II. I don't know anything about the 100 or the 200 or the other ones because I haven't tried them. But it is a difference on the receiving side. It is the different on the audio, both in and out. It is a different world between the smaller QRPs and the cheap factory SDRs and the Anon, because the Anon is a real deal. It's like the difference between I'm not sure if that is right today, but it is like going from a Volkswagen to a Rolls-Royce. That's what it is. But anyway, let's welcome Tony and Gary into the conversation. So I'll put it to Tony first. I don't have my beam towards you, Tony. I'm a little bit more, a little bit to the east, but you seem to have a good copy here anyway. M0 video and the group LA3XIA.
Yeah, very good morning to you, Moritz, LA3XIA, M0 video. A very happy New Year to you. I'm beaming down towards Fotis, so you might not be hearing me as well. But very happy New Year to you. Hello to Gary. Happy New Year to Gary. Echo Whiskey 1 Mike. And of course Fotis. Long time no hear. SV3 Echo Alpha Oscar M0 video. Hope you're all very well indeed. And lovely to hear some nice friendly voices here on 20 meters, that's for sure. So very good indeed. I won't hold it too long because I think there's this WWA contest thing just above us, and I'm sure there was a bit of QRM a minute ago. So I'll swing it over to you, Fotis, just to say a quick good morning to you all, and then I'll point my beam up towards Moritz up in Norway there. SV3EAO M0 video. Very good morning, Fotis.
M0 video, and also the Gary. This is Sugar Victor 3 Echo Alpha Oscar returning. I have a call. Okay, I will answer later. You know, today is my name a celebration. So the phone is ringing all from the early morning. Okay, by the way, so much time to hear everyone, not only you, not only Moritz, not only Gary, everyone with a good modulation. You know, sometimes I was asking myself, maybe my Flex radio not sound so good on reception, because you know, I every day I hear people making DX with so much distortion, so you know, it's a little complicated in my mind. But today is another day. I hear your voice, the famous voice. I hear the Moritz with a beautiful voice, beautiful sound. I just hear the Gary. So I said to myself, okay, Flex Radio is okay. It sounds good. That's okay. Long time. I wish you all the best to you and yours. Wish a healthy new year, a beautiful new year for everyone. And I'm very happy to hear all of you. Okay, my dog is trying to come in my sack and push the door. So that's why you hear a big bass bottom, boom, boom, from the door. Okay, I will give the microphone to Gary. Gary, Echo Whiskey. I think I forgot your call sign. I'm not sure. Echo Whiskey 1, Mike. This is Sugar Victor 3 Echo Alpha Oscar in the group.
Hello, radio.
I lost him.
Now -6 only. Are you copying me for this over?
No, negative copy. I turned my antenna to your direction, and even in your direction I lost you. I just hear the last word that you asked me if I hear you. Nothing else, Gary. I don't know if the other station from the group can hear you. Moritz, LA3XIA.
HB9ASQ is also on frequency.
Oh, today is a big day.
I just came up. I heard you before, and then I went down to talk to Gary on 113. Moritz, are you among us? LA3XIA in the group, HB9ASQ.
Yeah, of course I'm among you guys. I'm not gone yet. 5 and 9 plus here, and yeah, you're all of you guys are around 5 and 9. Tony was beaming to 40, so he was a little weaker, but still strong enough for me to copy. So you actually don't have to you don't have to do anything with your direction, Tony. You're a good signaler anyway, and I'm living without any noise at all in my QTH, so I'm not bothered. By the way, guys, I just told Fotis that it's very cold in Norway today. I woke up this morning and it was -20 degrees, -20. And I haven't seen that number in quite a while. And I see that during the next week we are getting some Arctic cold. So Thursday it is supposed to reach around -25, -26. So I'm glad we have a very good warm house, and that we can hide inside and not go out. So that's the story. I'm not sure which one to let in. I'll. By the way, Fotis, your flex is working perfect, and you also sound very good. Very good sound with your. But I know why, because not only the radio, you know, the Apollo is doing some work. That's for sure. So are the RA20, I guess. Good bottom in your voice too. So. I like it. Well, whom to let in, I'm not sure. I'll put it to Tony, and Tony can let in maybe Bob, HV9 ASQ after you, Tony. I'm not sure. I'll go get a cup of coffee here and come back. So I think we'll have time to do that while everyone around the table is getting to say what they want to say. So M0 video HB9 ASQ with SV3EAO and EW1MM. You have it, Tony, over.
Yeah, lovely, Moritz. Thank you very much. I'll just check I've got it. I'm not doubling. One sec. Yeah, okay. Thank you very much, Moritz. LA3XIA, off to get a cup of coffee. M0 video. I'm gonna have to make this the final, lads, as I have to go as well. It's that time of day where I've got things I must go off and do, unfortunately. But lovely to hear you, Bob. HB9 ASQ, been a long time. I did hear you down on 40 metres, Bob, but the conditions have not really been the best, have they? But I did hear you down there. So it was maybe a week or two ago. It was definitely before Christmas anyway, so they're very good indeed. Fotis, lovely to hear your beautiful sound. The Greek god has returned to the audio world. Fantastic. Lovely to hear you. And as I said to you this morning, Fotis, anything you need help-wise, just please do not hesitate to send me a message. I'm more than happy to help you out. No problem at all, Fotis. Okay, with that, I'm going to sign, lads. Say 7-3 to you all. But what a pleasure to catch you all, and hopefully this is a sign of things to come for the future. A few more of us on the air, all in one go, which is nice. If it's going to be where we have Moritz and yourself on Fotis, I'm going to need two beams. One for Norway and one for Greece. I'll have to start building a new tower, getting a new tower together. SV3EAO to take. M0 video, but 7-3 to everyone else. Lovely to hear you all on. Over to you, Fotis.
Okay, Tony, M0 video. This is Sierra Victor 3 Echo Alpha, Oscar in the group. First of all, thank you very much for the help. Appreciate it. And my 73. We will be in touch with the messenger, I think. But I'm surprised how many old friends be here today morning. You know, I cannot be active on the mornings because I'm on QRL. I'm in my office. But today is a holiday in Greece because of my name. It's a religion celebration, and it's the celebration of my name. So it is a holiday. No one works today in Greece. That's why I'm an active in the morning. But I'm very happy to hear all the good friends, and I think we can have a sketch on the afternoons maybe, or around the afternoon, because I miss you all. I miss you all. I will pass the microphone. I will give the microphone about the about the technical specs that Moritz asked me. No, I never change anything. I'm usually use the Orban, but I'm not using the Orban this time. I'm using just the plugins. I have only 4 plugins from I think the last 5 years. I never changed my rack. And the microphone is the TLM103. Sometimes I'm using the RE27, sometimes I'm using the TLM103, but today is the day of Neumann, so that's why maybe it has a little bit bottom on the audio. I hear you all, you wonderful, but I don't have so much time. I like you, I like the company, but today is my name celebration, and many friends already call me on the phone, so I'm not feeling right to don't answer them. So I'm going to make a QRT and answer to my call. To call my children. You know, we have a barbecue the next 2 hours from my name celebration. It's a happy day for me. So I need to give you all my wishes, all of you again, and my 73 to all. And I need to QRT. I will make a Q. I will be on RX about 5 minutes, and after of this I will be on QRT. I'm very glad to hear everyone. I'm going the microphone to Bob. Bob, what is your call sign? Oh my God. HB9 ASQ, Sugar Victor 3 Echo Alpha Oscar.
Okay, I think I heard Gary underneath. I just sent him a WhatsApp message asking if he was still on 182 because we didn't hear him. Wonderful to hear you, gentlemen. Good morning. And Tony, serendipity. What a surprise. I didn't know you were on frequency. SV3EAO, M0VDO, a blast from the past. And LA3XIA, and somewhere in there is EW1 Mike. This is HB9ASQ. I heard a couple of you. I heard Fotis, I heard you and Mart in QSO before, and then I got a message from Gary to come down to 113. He was talking to Liam, EI8BLB. And so when I came back up here, I was very surprised. Tony, wonderful to hear you, both of you. Well, Morris and I have had contact recently, but really, Fotis, it's wonderful to hear you. And Tony, what a nice surprise. As a matter of fact, it's funny. You heard me on 40, and I heard you on 40, but we never talked on 40. I think it was 2 nights ago I was tuning around on 40, and I heard you in QSO. I wanted to give you a call, but then I had to go upstairs for some reason, and that was the end of that. Come 6 p.m. over here, our evening begins on not an evening operator, unfortunately, because I know a lot of good stuff happens after 17 hours Zulu, but well, my lifestyle doesn't allow for it at the moment. Fotis, congratulations, it's your name day. I don't know, in the Mediterranean culture, in Italy as well, I don't know about the other Mediterranean countries, but I know in Italy, it's also a very, very big thing. It's more important than a birthday. Every day of the year has a name attached to it, usually involving a saint of one kind or another. There is a Saint Robert, I understand. You don't hear much from him. I guess he was one of the lesser saints. And I'm certainly no saint. Not yet, anyway. So we don't celebrate name days in Switzerland, but I know in Italy they do, and it's a really big event. Congratulations. And I hope you have a wonderful day there with your family. And Mars, everybody's coming in here pretty well. Tony, for Mars, you're 15 over 9. Tony, you're about 5 over 9. And everybody's sounding splendid. No changes here, no new equipment, no radios, no microphones, just the same old operation as usual. The only thing that we did was to make a slight adjustment on the OptiMod. This would interest you, Fotis. We have now returned to default density, which we find is the highest quality. I did that together with Gary, and also ran a test with Morris. Morris, you remember we were doing a density test, and we decided to return to default because it is far more advanced. Absolute favorite, high quality setting, which is what we're using. Okay, I don't know where the mic goes. I guess up to Norway. We had minus 14 degrees this morning, minus 10 now, and minus 20. I remember my days in Sweden and in Montreal. I remember that kind of weather, and you're very wise to stay inside, and you're lucky you've got cheap Norwegian heating oil. LA3XIA and the groupies. This is HB9ASQ.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful Bob, wonderful Tony, wonderful Fotis, and of Gary, of course. Guys, I really had to run because we are doing some work in the studio here today, and they are starting in about an hour, so I had to get down to the studio and make some things. Do some setup and stuff before the people arrive. So I really have to go. But great talking to you all. And yeah, I remember we did a density test, Bob. And yeah, we've been having regular contact. And Fotis is the only one. It's a long time since I talked to Fotis. So I'm really happy to hear. I was really happy to hear him this morning. And of course, Tony, I'm happy to hear you all, but some of you have been away for quite a while, like Fotis, so I'm happy to have the chance to have a conversation with him again. And we'll continue doing that, Fotis. Just to inform you, I think I wrote it to you, I do have the TLM 103 as well, and that's my favorite actually. But you know, with all my microphones here, I'm using one day, and the other day I'm using another one, and just to try. Right now I'm on the SM7 Bravo, just to test. I'm always testing something, using the RE20 sometimes, and I'm also using the U47, which is not an original U47. It's a cheaper U47 that I bought on the market, which is probably one of the best microphones I have. But it's a little bit too big for my Radio Shack because it's hard to see my screen and everything, and that pissed me off a little bit because that's a really good microphone. And I have been thinking about buying one of the same as Tony has, but they're very hard to find. The ribbon lighten, almost impossible. Guys, I really have to run, so I will say I will listen around the table, and then I'm not coming back. I think I'm going to put it to Gary this time because I'm sure 7-3 to you, Tony, 7-3 to you, Fotis, 7-3 to you, Bob, and 7-3 to you, Gary as well. But I put it to you, so you can hand it over to I think Fotis or maybe Tony. I'm not sure who left. But I really have to go and do some work in the studio. EW1, Mike, and the group, LA3XIA. Cheerio, and 7-3, all of you guys.
Roger, Morris. Your signal went down noticeably, but you were at the strongest station on this frequency, but now propagation changed them. Have a nice day, Morris. Enjoy life and ham radio operation. Take a whiskey one, Mike. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye, Morris, and good luck in the studio. I guess it sounds like a recording session there. I didn't know you had your own studio. Good for you, and all the best. We'll look for you again soon. Bye from HB9ASQ, and also belated happy birthday. Not happy birthday. Happy New Year all around. Who gets it now? Morris, and then down to Fotis? I don't know.
Great. I'll just say, I had my own recording studio for many years, Bob, and most of the time I rent it out to other. It's very popular studio, actually one of the most used in Norway for major artists. So I've been doing that for a long time, but not working there a lot myself, just renting it out. 7-3 to all of you. I think it's Tony, but see you further down, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Morris.
Are you there?
Tony said he had to leave, Gary. Maybe, let me just check. Are you still with us, Tony, M0VDO, HB9ASQ?
Nothing could Okay.
He's gone. Fortis, are you with him?
No. Fortis told that he will go.
Oh, okay. Everybody turned up, and it's funny. Everybody turned up on frequency, and then suddenly everybody left. Okay. Well, Moritz, you're monitoring there. Very good about the recording studio. You don't have to come back, but the first thing, when I hear recording studio and high quality and so on, the first thing that comes to my mind with my Swiss experience is Studer. Our studios were full of Studer stuff. That was the company that supplied Swiss Radio International, and actually the Swiss Broadcasting Corporation. That was all Studer Revox. The Studer tape recorders, the big consoles, and well, anyway, I'm getting going. Fotis is gone, Moritz is gone, but listening. So that leaves you and me, Gary. My antenna is still pointing north. EW1 Mike, over to you then, HB9ASQ, Gary, go ahead.
Roger. Everyone has given a long speech and disappeared. Okay. Propagation, by the way, changed dramatically on multi-submarine. Okay, Bob, I could copy all your transmission on 113 with no problem. And you are bringing most, but you allowed in Minsk absolutely no problem. Okay, but I was listening to frequencies, this one and that one at the same time, because I found that this frequency was rather popular with the several known to us people, and I'd like to go back to 182 to join the company. So use Bob, I'm using the TS 950 SDS of 150 whiskey, minus 6 today, and wind is cold. As you mentioned this morning, Siberian wind. Back to you, over.
Yeah, okay, Gary, AW1MMHB9ASQ. Yeah, well, that's where we're getting our wind from, our cold air. I don't know if you've heard Morris before saying we're supposed to get down to minus 20 degrees.
Good morning, Gary.
That up there in Scandinavia. We also had weather like that in Montreal many years ago.
No problem. Take it easy.
It's cold again, so things have changed. Yeah, let me identify EW1MMHB9ASQ. And the beam is towards, northeast. But since nobody is really listening, I might as well turn it to Minsk. I'll bring it over to you so I can increase my signal strength in Minsk. Should be just about there, I believe, Gary. So, I was copying everybody here, but it's too bad. I wasn't the only station I was really favoring was Norway, was LA3XIA, because the beam was in the north, and that way I could get just about everybody. Anyway, I hope I didn't scare people away with my long transmissions. I didn't know, I didn't know people were in a hurry to leave. I thought it was a round table chatting session, right, chewing, but I didn't know everybody was in a hurry to leave, so I hope I didn't chase people away. EW1 Mike, the sun is trying to come out, but I don't see it rather clearly. It's a bit hazy out there. We have a little bit of cloudiness. It's funny, during the night it was absolutely crystal clear. We had stars in the sky. It looked like a planetarium. But now we had some high cloudiness. EW1 Mike, HB9ASQ.
Roger, HB9 ASQ, Echo 1 Mike. That is good. I like to listen to long stories. I love to do that, but when we operate in a group of stations, that's not a good idea to take transmissions too long, because propagation